Hey, what is up, fellow Raiders? This is Vulcan Dan, and in today's Raid Shadow Legends video, we are going to talk about that exclusive interview that Ash had with CIRILLA of Plarium, and I will put a link to that video in a pinned comment. Alright, so this will be a summary of what they talked about, all things Raid. And first thing is, they talked about that quote-unquote void tower, that thing that is beside the potion keeps that has been there for the longest time, but we don't know what that is for. It has been locked since the beginning of the game. They mentioned, or CIRILLA mentioned, that they are planning to do something about that soon, and it will be a new way to enhance your champion, similar to the upcoming dupe system, but those two will be two separate mechanics. So I hope this does not turn into a system that we would of course have a lot of additional stats, HP, speed. We have the Great Hall, we have the dupe system, and then now we have this void tower. So we have a lot of just inflated stats in the game, but yeah, we will see. Next is, they talked about the dupe system, which we will get more info on that next week. And they also mentioned that the champion empowerment will not be cosmetic, so it will not have a different skin. So we still do not know what that is all about. Maybe an increase in some of the base stats, but we will probably know more about that next week. Next, they talked about the fusion and fragment champions that we have every month, and they said that they will stick to the schedule, that we will have one fusion or fragment champion once a month. And CIRILLA also mentioned that there are no bad champs in the game. Of course, she is kind of required to say that because, of course, she is from Plarium, but we do know that there are some champions that are not as good as other champions. But yes, of course, if you spend the time and the gear to build someone up, make them work well with other champions in the game, then yes, even some of the not so good champions in the game can become a lot better. And of course, they mentioned that they are not focused on rares and uncommon, so we are probably not going to see someone like a Cold Heart or an Apothecary like rare anytime soon. And that's what I expected from the game, and I'm pretty sure they will focus on legendaries and epics, and I don't have any problem with that. But they did mention that they're not going to touch or nerf those rares that we have, that we really love so much, such as Cold Heart and Apothecary. So don't worry, those will not be nerfed, and we will still have those really good rares. It's just that we will not have any new good rares. And they will probably do something similar to what they did with Ninja, probably a new legendary for a 7-day login reward for new players. Maybe they will get a new person to endorse raid. We don't know, but that might come next year. Next, they talked about Tavern. We were really looking forward to Tavern improvements. So they are going, or this will probably come out in one of the next updates. The additional items that we saw, that was brought back or brought in the game just a few weeks ago, or just a few days ago, those are not the Tavern improvements that they were talking about. They will actually revamp the whole thing, and I do like these things that they have talked about. They will, or you can change the order of champions so that you get the commons first. So you don't have to scroll all the way down to get to your commons and uncommon champs. You can flip that, and that is a lot better. We will also be given the option to show the upgradable champs only. This is for Ascension, for ranking, and for levels. That is great, because now we don't have to worry about sifting through all of those champs that are already level 60, fully ascended. They will just show us the upgradable champs. And lastly, we can immediately use the maximum amount of brews to upgrade a champ to max level, similar to what we do with potions. When we upgrade a lesser potion into a higher level potion, we can do that with brews as well. So that is very good. I would really like to have that feature very soon in this game. And for super raids, we will eventually have super raids for Doom Tower and Faction Wars. I'm really happy about that, although we're not sure if it will be a permanent feature, meaning having super raids every single day. So that one I'm not happy about. I would really want super raids to be a permanent feature in the game every single day for dungeons, Doom Tower, and Faction Wars, not only on special events. But yeah, we'll see what they do with that. And they did mention that main focus of 2022, which is next year, is PvP. If that is in the form of arena or some new form of PvP, then yeah, we'll just have to see. And then lastly, they also teased this one. It's a I took a screenshot of this one, and this will be part of the new Hydra boss. And this one is one of the heads. This is called the Head of Torment. As you can see, type clan boss. So yeah, so it's a different kind of clan boss with an attack here that places fear. All right, and also works with. It looks like we will have to place Perfect Veil, so we will have to have that AOE Perfect Veil and AOE buff or AOE debuff removal to get rid of all of these fears and true fears. This will be quite a nasty debuff because this cannot be blocked or resisted. So yeah, so we need someone to remove those debuffs and hopefully someone to place Perfect Veil every single time, because if not, then you will be or a true fear will be placed on you. And let's see, so decreases the damage taken from poisons by 90%, decreases the damage of all Hydra heads take from AoE attacks by 10%. And we also, down here, we have a new debuff called Petrification. So yeah, so we don't have this in the game yet. I've been thinking of what this could be. I'm thinking that it could be, of course, similar to a stun wherein you will lose your turn. But I'm thinking since you are in a petrified state, maybe you will take no damage. So it's like you will lose a turn, but during that turn you will also receive 0 damage from all ways. So yeah, I'm not sure if that is what Petrification is. That's just my guess. So it's sort of a block damage plus stun, but we'll just have to see what this is all about. Yeah, looking very exciting, and of course this will challenge the players into coming up with new ways of beating this new clan boss. So yeah, really excited about this one. We'll see if we can use similar tactics that we use for clan boss right now. Will we still be able to use unkillable teams, or will this this additional feature of having these unblockable and unresistible fear, will that throw off all of our comps? All right, that is it. I hope you found this useful. Thank you guys for watching, and let's look forward to more features in 2022, and I'll see you guys in my next video.